One of my students just recently asked me, they said, Scott, what happens when you're acting and things don't go as planned? And this is a great question because this happens all the time. In fact, you can count on things not going the way you want them to go. Now, this could be that you forget your lines. This could be that you spill your glass of lemonade on stage. This could be you and your partner forgets their lines. And it's a great question. And my answer is, well, what do you do in life when things don't go right? When things don't go as planned? You know what you do in life? You deal with it. You continue to live. You don't say, time out, let's start again. You don't have that luxury. When I teach my actors, I teach them to be able to make their acting just like life. So a good actor should be able to live within that circumstance, live within that imaginary circumstance, rather than living in the imaginary circumstance until something goes wrong, and then they step outside of that circumstance, and now they're an actor judging themselves, judging how well they are performing. So the key to real acting training is to make sure that you and the character never separate into duality, that you and the character always stay together.
So what's a specific example of if you spill your lemonade on stage, how would the actor deal with that?
If you spilled your lemonade on stage, you would do what you would do in life, is you'd clean up the lemonade and you continue the scene.
What if you don't have anything to clean it up with?
What happens if you don't have anything to clean up the lemonade with in life? You get something. You improvise. You find a way to deal with it. The job of the actor is not to step in and cut the scene, stop the scene. If somebody on the outside, if you're doing a movie, and the director might say, call cut. But you continue to live in the scene until they say, call cut. Because they know that something magical might happen. When you're on stage, you have to continue and play that scene out. You can't stop and go back, restart. The fact that you want to restart is actually the issue. What that means is that you want only what you are expecting to have happen. And what I'm saying is that what the space you should be in, the creative space, should be that you're willing to roll with whatever happens. As long as you're living within the context of the scene, whatever happens is perfectly right for the scene. Why? Because it's happening to you, and you're the actor at that moment, nobody else.